Do you know what the word angel means? Angel means messenger. And in today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about those messengers from God, angels. And I'll show you a few of mine too. So stay tuned. Hi, my name is Christine Harrington, and this is the Eternal Life Plan channel, a safe place where we can all help each other to heaven. And as you can see, I've got some of my candles lit on my altar, and some of them just refuse to light. But let's talk about angels. God sends angels to announce events. Now, how do we know this? Well, we have some evidence in the Bible. God sent angels to mark two great events in Jesus' life. The first was at his birth, when angels heralded in the joyful news of Jesus' birth, announcing peace to men of goodwill, well, and to women too. And you recall when Jesus was in the desert for 40 days when he was being tempted by Satan. At the end of the 40 days, the Bible tells us in Matthew 4:11, behold, angels came and ministered to him. Angels also appeared at Christ's empty tomb when Mary Magdalene went to the tomb, and she was greeted by angels. They told her Christ had been resurrected. In the first chapter of Luke 28 verse, the angel Gabriel came to Mary and said, "Hail, full of grace, the Lord is with thee." Can you imagine? I'd have passed out. Mary was much braver than me. And in the first chapter of Matthew, verse 20, it says that an angel appeared in Joseph's dream, encouraging him not to be afraid to take Mary as his wife. It's interesting because in the Bible, it said it was angel Gabriel that appeared to Mary, but there's no reference to an angel name on the two occasions that angels appeared to Joseph. Then in Matthew 2:13, an angel appeared to Joseph to warn him, telling him to flee with Mary and the baby Jesus, because Herod was planning a hideous murder of all the firstborn sons. Now you get the picture. I could go on and on and on, citing examples about angels. And yes, 2,000 years later, angels are still with us. Each of us has a guardian angel with us at all times. Imagine that, at all times. How good is God to give us a guardian angel? When my dear dad passed away in 2013, he kept pointing to an area on the hospital wall. And I asked him, I said, "Dad," I said, what are you pointing at? And he just kept pointing and saying, "Beautiful, beautiful, Christine." And I said, "Dad, what are you seeing?" And he said, "Beautiful angels, Christine, beautiful angels." And I was taken aback, kind of like surprised, but not surprised. And I said, "Dad, how many are there?" And he held open his hand like this. And I said, "There's 5 angels here, Dad?" He goes, "Yes, 5. Beautiful, Christine, beautiful." Oh my gosh. That was such a gift to my dad, but it was also a gift to me too. It just makes me sad that so many people want to discount the supernatural. It may be supernatural to us, but it's not to God. And how many people want to downplay the holy angelic hosts that was created by God? I know several times in my life I've had close calls when I've been driving, and I could never explain how I got out of those close calls. One time I was driving and my foot got stuck underneath the gas pedal, and I was coming up on a car, but yet there was oncoming traffic in the other lane, and I couldn't get my foot unstuck from the gas pedal to put on the brake. I cried out, "Guardian angel, please help me." And the next thing I remember, I was on the side of the road, unscathed, nothing wrong with my car, and my car was turned off. To this day, I have no idea how that happened, but I do believe my guardian angel helped me. Don't forget the lightness in angels. When you do, the darkness of the world can be overwhelming. When we dismiss angels as just another nice story, or we see them as fairies or elves, we dismiss that divine revelations open up to us in truths, and that otherwise we may never suspect. Can you imagine being Mary Magdalene and going to Jesus' tomb to mourn, only to be greeted by angels declaring Jesus' resurrection? I'd have passed out then too. While I'm not an expert on angels, and there's many more angels to talk about, like Archangel Raphael and some of the others, there's actually, a whole list of how they rank in heaven. Maybe we'll talk about that on another video. I have to believe that God created them for a reason. And I have to believe that in this 21st century, there are still angels with us. Our guardian angel is still here. Where are you? I can't see my guardian angel, but I know my angel's there with me. They're still God's messengers to help us on our journey to our eternal life. Will you put angels as a part of your eternal life plan? Now I want to share with you some of my angels. This is my other mini altar that's actually in my living room. It's on a credenza sitting in my living room. And of course, I've got both of the archangels here, St. Michael's and St. Gabriel. And then I also have one of John McNaught's paintings here above it, and I'll give you more information about that painting in the description below. I'm sorry for my reflection in that picture, but here's a beautiful bronze statue of St. Michael, and of course his foot is on the head of Satan. And then this bronze statue of St. Gabriel, it is stunning. You can see how intricate this bronze statue is. And I got both of these statues from the Catholic Company, and it's catholiccompany.com. And this is actually a sand press sculpture of the famous statue of Mary holding Jesus after he has been taken down from the cross. And then I keep the Bible open, and I periodically change the passages. Right now we're in Psalms. So when people come to the house, so it's really neat because they'll go and see what page I've turned to in the Bible, because they're used to me. Sometimes with my son, I'll put little post-it notes for him to read certain passages, so he's always looking to see what passage that I've picked out for him for that day. He doesn't live with me now. He's on his own, and but he still goes right to the Bible when he comes home to visit. I hope this video has given you a glimpse into my Catholic life, and my hope is to inspire you to keep your eyes on heaven and have your own eternal life plan. Now I want to invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also hit that notification bell so it'll remind you when I have an upcoming video being released. And don't forget to check out my blog, Eternal Life Plan. I promise I'll be doing more videos and I'll be doing more writing on my blog. I've been really busy with work. So until the next video, thanks for your attention. God bless you and keep your eyes on heaven. Bye-bye.